Well, very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, to Welford Road. The kickoff has just happened. The Leicester Panthers kicking to the Loughborough Aces, and automatically there is a foul on the far side, the kickoff going out of bounds.
No, he's not going to kick the touch on this.
Yes, I realise that. Andy Good is actually the man who's from the Leicester Tigers, is actually going to take the kickoff yet again. He's good at finding touch usually, but unfortunately he's not really grasped the concept. So now a re-kick from the 20-yard line for the Leicester Panthers. All is in readiness. The Loughborough Aces ready to return the ball. And here we go again. Sort of a squib kick that's going to be picked up at the 10-yard line. The return is coming back down the right-hand side. Tackle has been made at the 26-yard line for the Loughborough Aces. And it will be 1st and 10, first action of the game. All is in readiness. 1st and 10 then from the 28-yard line. Tom Worrell, who's the quarterback for the Loughborough Aces. The running back, number 39, Craig Fowler. It's a play action. Rolling round to the right does Tom Worrell. Looking downfield. There's a pass and it's been caught by number 18, the tight end, Graham Kelly. Great pick up there to the 42-yard line. Great start for the Loughborough Aces. 15-yard pick up to the tight end.
Yeah, you'd be hoping they're going to use their speed against them.
Johnson lining up left side here. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line into Panthers territory here. Wide receiver goes in motion across. It's a pitch out to the left-hand side. Found an open lane. There's a tackle made. Just a gain of about 1 to the 43-yard line. All the team in just a few moments. Could take us about 25 minutes though, that, couldn't it, Guy?
It certainly could. It's a couple of big squads out here.
The rain has now just started again. We had about a 15-minute lapse where the sun made an appearance. There's handoff straight up the middle. It's just gone left side. It's been a tackle and a gain of around about 3 yards.
I think they're trying to set up the play action here. They're just kind of feeling them out a bit, trying to get them into lull into the run.
Made their intentions clear, haven't they? Tom Worrell sets up under centre. Number 22 goes in motion. And it's another handoff to the right-hand side. There's a big hole going up the left-hand side. He's going down the far side, down to the 20-yard line and tackled at the 15. But a fantastic run up the left side. Interesting that they went for the run on 3rd down. Usually a pass play, and I think that's what the Panthers were looking at.
Excellent, yeah, they gave up the short yardage.
Here comes Tom Worrell, waiting for the snap. 4-3 defence for the Leicester Panthers. And his fumble! There's a fumble, and it is picked up. Is it by the Leicester Panthers, or have the Loughborough Aces recovered it? So 2nd down and 14. Fantastic piece of defence from the Leicester Panthers. 2 wide receivers on the right-hand side, 1 on the left, single back, which is Craig Flower. 4-3 defence for Leicester. Here's another attempted run, and it's going to be a sack, number 55 for the Leicester Panthers. And that's Darren Joseph. 3rd down then, and around about 17 yards to go. I formation, tight end on the left, 2 wide receivers for the Loughborough Aces. Snap comes back. It's an attempted handoff. It's a play action. He's looking towards the end zone. Wide open. Number 80 on the far side. And it gets down to around about the 9-yard line. The offense are staying out on the field, so they're going to go for it on 4th down, making their intentions known. Johnson lines up on the right-hand side. It's going to be a running play to the left. He's found a little hole. Has he made enough yards? I don't think he has, and the ball will be turned over. 4 yards they needed. They only got 2, and the Loughborough Aces offense walks off the field knowing that they have given up at least a certain 3 points, guys. Strange early on in the game. And the rain is really now coming down here at Welford Road. 4 wide receiver set, single back. He's gone for a short one. It's loafed over. It's wide open. Oh, but the ball just escaped. David Sweetman, the wide receiver. Should the throw have been on target, that was touchdown all the way. 2 wide receivers out on the right-hand side for the Panthers. I formation. Tight end on the left. In comes, it's going to be a running play. Straight up the centre, a good piece of defence from number 96 on the Loughborough Aces side. Can't find his number and who he is, but a good place, no gain, back to the line of scrimmage.
I believe that could be Phil Stansfield.
The score is 0-0. The Loughborough Aces started with a very good 70-yard drive. There's going to be a pass play here, and it's intercepted by the Loughborough Aces, number 43, which is Pat Turner. Loughborough Aces offense are starting from around about the 22-yard line. The quarterback has a lot of rain in his face. It's coming in hard now at Welford Road. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. And the snap comes in. It's pitched out to the running back on the left-hand side. Craig Flower making an attempt, and it's a tackle down by Martin Johnson on the far side, and it's a gain of around about 3 yards.
The Aces had a great first drive. They went away from their running game when they got close, and they've gone back to it now, and it seems to be paying dividends.
So snap comes in again. It's a reverse, which means the wide receiver has come round the back and attempted to run the ball rather than them passing it to him. It's another 2-yard gain for the Loughborough Aces, and they have around about 5 more yards to go.
Showing the blitz.
They're showing the blitz there, and it's attempted running back. The quarterback is scrambling. He could struggle to make the first down, and does. A great tackle by number 98, Paul Sherratt, for the Leicester Panthers. And now what looks like a 32-yard field goal. 3 points attempting for the Loughborough Aces. The ball is up. The kick has gone through the posts, and it's 3-0 to the Loughborough Aces.
I think it's the right decision. They've got points on the board. The old analogy is kick the touchdown.
Kick the touchdown.
Fourth down, kick the touchdown.
So it'll be a kick-off for the Loughborough Aces as the sun tries to peep through the clouds. But the Crumbie stand is absolutely heaving, full of American football fans. And it's great to see this amount of people turn up for the game. So the Loughborough Aces, with a 3-0 lead, will kick off towards the Alliance and Leicester stand. And a good high kick-off collected by the 8-yard line. A return comes down the right-hand side for the Leicester Panthers. A bevy of tacklers trying to bring down the return man, and a decent return there, around about 22-yard return, gets them to the 28-yard line.
The Aces have been training 4 or 5 times a week, 4 days a week this week, in the lead up to this game.
So 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line for the Leicester Panthers. 2 wide receivers showing blitz out of the defence. Rolling out to the right-hand side is the quarterback. The throw comes in. It's down the right-hand side. And it's a great... in and out of the hands of wide receiver number 81 for the Leicester Panthers, Jonathan Smith. 2nd and 10 from the 29-yard line. Big setup for the Panthers. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, single back. And it's a handoff down the left-hand side. There's a big hole on the left-hand side. He's got to the 42, 43-yard line. A fantastic run over halfway by the running back number 49, Lawrence Taylor. There's an American football name for the ages. We'll come back to that in a moment. Yep. Big setup again. I formation, 2 wide receivers for the Leicester Panthers on the opposition 38-yard line. It's a pitch to the fullback, handoff down the centre, driving down the centre between the tackles, and a good hard run of around about 3 yards for the Leicester Panthers. 2nd and 7 set. 2 wides and an I formation for the Leicester Panthers. 2nd and 7. And it's snapped back, and it's another running play towards the right-hand side. Lawrence Taylor finds a hole, jigs and jags between the 2 players, and has enough for a Leicester Panthers first down on the Aces 25-yard line, a pickup of around about 10 yards. Great play. The quarterback is Nigel Mansfield, keeping it simple. 2 wides, 1 tight end on the right-hand side. 4-3 defence for Loughborough Aces. Rolling out to the left-hand side is Mansfield, looking for a pass. He's going to send it long, and it's caught by number 80. There's a chance for him to go all the way. 2-3 tacklers, takes the ball down to the 7-yard line. Fantastic reception by Graham Harris, the wide receiver. 7-yard line of the Loughborough Aces for the Panthers. Mansfield sets I formation. All is in readiness, and here is a handoff, it looks like, to Lawrence Taylor, who's driving down towards the goal line, reaches the 2.
I think they're certainly finding their form now.
Absolutely, they're definitely finding their feet, and this will give them a lot of confidence. Big setup. Twin tight end on the right-hand side. I formation. Goal line offense here, and in comes the running back, and he's just stopped short of the goal line. It's going to be 3rd and goal from around about, it looks about half a yard out.
It's not far to go now.
Mansfield sets up with a very big backfield, a jumbo backfield. Number 6, Warren Sweetman, who is a big unit, will probably get this ball. Goal line defense as well. Sweetman does get it. He bulldozes in. He's just come up short, only about a yard short of the goal line. 4th down, and what decision do you make here?
Well, being a running back, I would say I'd say give it to me, but
yes, I'm sure you. 1 yard to go, half a yard to go for the Leicester Panthers to put their first scores on the board. Mansfield snaps back to Sweetman again. He bulldozes in for a touchdown. The Leicester Panthers have put their first points on the scoreboard. Sweetman, with the half yard of a run, gets 6 points to the Leicester Panthers. And the score is the Panthers 6, Aces 3.
It's excellent work there by the right side of the line. Just created an enormous hole. I believe Mr. Johnson was in presence there as well.
Extra point attempt here for a single point comes in. And the kick is through the posts, and it is 7 points to the Leicester Panthers, the Loughborough Aces 3, and the drums are beating here at Welford Road for the Leicester Panthers. Towards the sort of city centre, the wind's going. Harrison then kicks off for the Leicester Panthers. It's a decent kick into the wind, collected at the goal line by the Loughborough Aces. The ball is coming out towards the right-hand side, finds a little lane, but is now caught up, and a decent kick and return for the Loughborough Aces. It's a 4 wide receiver set, single back, only 5 on the line of scrimmage for the Loughborough Aces, as Worrell comes back, fakes it, and it's going to be sacked. He's going to be sacked by number 26. It looks like a safety blitz from Joe Hudson, who's actually playing linebacker today from New York. Another sack. That's the third sack, I believe, already in this game. I formation, 3 wide receivers. Fake pitch to the left-hand side, handed off to the right-hand side, but there is no room for the running back Flower, and a gain. Well, it looks like a gain of about 2 yards, something like that. They took a big hit on that sack.
They were running what's called a counter there, where they look as if they're going to run to the left, but there seems to be a bit of nerves within the Loughborough team now. The
I formation, 2 wide receiver set, blitz showing by the Leicester Panthers. There's a hole on the right-hand side, cut away past the tackle, but a gain of around about 3 yards from Flower, the running back for the Loughborough Aces. 4th down, and what looks like around about 12 yards to go. Punting unit will come on. Johnny Wise, he's standing around about the 17-yard line, actually now moving up to the 20. And in his own territory, the ball going to be punted by the Loughborough Aces on the 15-yard line. So the snap comes back, a decent start. He's fumbled the snap, number 84. He's got a kick away, fortunately, but it's a terrible kick. It's the end of the first quarter here at Welford Road. So the Panthers 7, the Loughborough Aces 3, and the sides swap sides. The special teams is so important. A lot of American football sides will think, yeah, well, we've got to work on the offensive plays, we've got to work on the defensive plays, and then special teams, which are the punting and the kicking, seem to get lost. Anyway, running play. Sweetman gets the call straight between the tackles. Powerful run as well. Gain of around about 5 yards up the middle. For the Leicester Panthers, it'll be 2nd and 5.
I believe they were trying to run what's called a draw there, where they make it initially look like a pass.
2nd and 5, 4 wide receiver set, pass play. It's going towards the corner of the end zone. His attempted catch, has he caught it? It's caught on the 1 yard line. A fantastic attempted catch there by number 81 for the Leicester Panthers. Jonathan Smith again, he's doing very well today. Jonathan Smith could be hurt though on the far side.
I think that might be a landing on the ball type injury.
So into the second quarter, the Panthers 7, the Loughborough Aces 3. Leicester Panthers have a 1st down and goal from the 1 yard line.
Johnson in at tight end as well.
Martin Johnson in at tight end. Trying to hand off and the ball goes in, and it's an easy touchdown for the Leicester Panthers. Fantastic running play that they've used twice in this first half. Sweetman with 2 touchdowns to his name, and Loughborough Aces have no answer to this big goal line offence for the Leicester Panthers. Rex Harrison is about to kick it. The ball comes up and has just gone a little bit wide of the right-hand post. So the score remains the Panthers 13, the Loughborough Aces 3.
Yeah, they need to have a bit more belief in themselves.
Even if it's a field goal, at least gets them to within 1 touchdown of the Leicester Panthers. So the big kickoff has gone out the back of the end zone. Blame it on that. I think he managed to use the wind quite well there to push the ball over the back of the end zone. So the ball starting on the 20-yard line for the Loughborough Aces. 3, they have 13, the Panthers have. Martin Johnson lining up on the right-hand side of the line for the Leicester Panthers. Ball snapped back, it's a handoff to Flower on the right-hand side, goes off tackle, and it's a good run from Flower. Yeah. Punishing run, beats 1 tackler, and it's a gain of 6.
Yeah, that's excellent. Just run the standard kind of sweep play, off tackle play, and got around the corner. It's obviously 3 times 4 is 12. You need to keep the chains moving.
Keep the chains, and the chains, of course, are the yardstick markers for American football. So, 2 wide receivers, blitz showing from the Leicester Panthers. It's another running play, and it's a decent wrap-up and tackle from Martin Johnson. Another decent barraging run through the centre between the tackles by Flower. Another gain of around about 3. So, 3rd and a long yard. It's going to be, it's an attempt. I think it's a messed up play, and the quarterback is sacked for the 4th time. The Loughborough Aces, a huge mix-up in communication between the quarterback, Worrell, and the fullback, Yomi Okubuyejo. And
we'll call him Yomi.
Yeah,